Nah, man, this is a crazy comment. What is this bubble in my throat, dude? Get out of there. I'm taking my wisdom teeth out in an hour. The clinic is on West 7th and Hemlock. Is that a good sign or nah? What do you mean by that? Is that a good sign or nah? I mean, is it a reputable dentist's office? Is there a doctor? Have you talked to the dentist before? That's true. Hemlock is poison. Isn't that tomatoes? Let me see. Hemlock and 7th. Hemlock and 7th. I like this neighborhood. I didn't know this is where Hemlock was. This is a nice place, man. After you're done getting your wisdom teeth out, maybe go buy like a convection oven at Williams Sonoma or whatever it's called. Go get some lunch at the Stable House Bistro. There's some good stuff down there, man. Normally I'm not fucking with Shaughnessy too much, but there's some good stuff around here. If they sell smoothies. Oh yeah, I thought you were making a joke about me loving Booster Juice. You see that post on the subreddit that was like, which NL will win? Prize Booster Juice? It got me laughing. It got me laughing quite hard. That's the thing is forest fires are bad, but sometimes online forest fires are good. The subreddit burned down because of the like gay artist name parody. To the point people were crashing out. Warhammer 40K top 1% posters are posting stuff like, why is everyone on the subreddit being homophobic? Bro, it's not homophobic to say that gay Bob Dylan might say something like, someone's got a dick in me. Who it is, I can only guess. That's like one of my favorite songs. It would be homophobic not to sing it. But dude, now out of the forest fire of gay Bob Dylan subreddit, we got that beautiful post. And now nature can flourish again. It's been reclaimed. Do some straight parodies. Well, that's what's funny, is if it's homophobic to do a gay Bob Dylan joke, am I the insane person if I say it's like 10 times more homophobic to do like a straight Bob Dylan joke? Like that sounds way more homophobic. Because you're literally scared of the gay content. You're turning the gay content straight. That's homophobic. It's not homophobic to turn straight content gay. Someone posted today, your content has just become political clip talks. They got the wrong damn stream, man. I'm the only dude on this website brave enough to say, let's go Brandon in 2025. Nobody else is saying that shit anymore. Dude, we defeated the Krungos. I bet it's not your fault. I bet it feels so good to post one Krungo and see like 10 Krungos come after. It's got to feel so ass to post a Krungo and then see like 25 I can'ts immediately follow it. You get what you fucking deserve, buddy. We're laughing here. We're telling jokes. Sopranos status update, my liege. Okay, I know I've been talking. I accidentally opened Sirocco instead of Starvaders. I know we've been talking about how much I have been despising Livia Soprano. No spoilers, please. No spoilers, please. I know that, like, what do I expect? But those of you who have goodness in your soul, no spoilers, please. I'm halfway through the last episode of season 1, and she just keeps getting worse. She just keeps getting worse, man. Why is she fucking talking to Artie Bucco about the shit that went down at Vesuvius, man? Every time she talks, she's getting a gun gets pointed in Tony's face. Just fucking chill. Like the dude comes over, brings her some lunch, and she's like, by the way, my son blew up your restaurant. You're like, just chill for 1 second. This is not a Skylar White thing. Skylar White is like misunderstood. And is not even misunderstood anymore, but media criticism was in a different spot in like 2012, right? Where we were like, why Walter White's so cool? Walter White's so cool. Why was his wife being such a nag just because he's cooking crystal meth and their whole family is getting threatened with their deaths all the time? Livia Soprano is actually like a monster, dude. She's horrible. She's not even in the mob, and she's like the biggest villain of the whole season. It is great. Like, okay, Tony Soprano, he's been in the mafia for like 25 years in season 1 of The Sopranos. Did she kick up a stink? Murder, racketeering, kidnapping, etc., etc. She didn't care. Dude goes to see a therapist like 6 times, and all of a sudden she's like, I want him dead. And then the dude is like, fine, I'll kill him. And she's like, what have I done? Why did I even say anything? I should just keep my mouth shut. So you're saying you want him dead? It would be better if he was dead than if he was alive. So should I kill him? Oh my God, that's my son. Why would you say something like that? You can't say, oh, now here I go again, opening my big mouth. She legit needs to chill, man. It's unbelievable. Don't say she needs a ride on the Sibian. That's unironically misogynistic. It is also funny. Those things are not always mutually exclusive. Suggesting that her attitude could be fixed by a ride on the Sibian, that's misogynistic, okay? 1v1, Octomom versus Livia Soprano on the Sibian. Howard Stern, he doesn't have time for that shit anymore, right? Because he's like, whenever people are juggling on stage, he has to like be like, this is transformative. This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if this is going to get demonetized. And by the way, you're not wrong for this, and you're not evil for this. We were just talking about who would win on a Sibian 1v1, Octomom, aka Nadia Suleiman, who, by the way, would win because she pushed out 8 babies in 3 minutes in 2009. Those are all-time GOAT numbers. And also we got to put some respect on the team of doctors. We saw there were 46 doctors involved in that. Like that was it takes a village to raise 8 children, apparently. Versus Livia Soprano, Tony Soprano's mom, who is not actually a real person. She's a fictional character. But who would win 1v1 in the Sibian? While we were discussing this, and I think it's a moot point because there's no way Nadia Suleiman loses that. Someone said, hey, are you going to check out this new deck builder on Steam? That's crazy aura. You should work in sales because what's the word I'm looking for? Your stick-to-itiveness, your resilience to just keep asking the question, even though the content of the speech has nothing to do with it, is honestly admirable. It takes gumption. It makes me more likely to check out the game. Yes, resilient, tenacious. What's the win condition on competitive Sibian riding? I think it's whoever comes last. Unless it was from the perspective of 2 Sibians going against each other. In which case, the Sibian that made the rider climax first would be the winning Sibian. I think the person, I don't really understand why, the person who climaxes first in a 1v1 on the Sibian loses. They're the loser. Or is this just a masculine thing? He's releasing semen in his jeans. Can I get a TLDR on what a Sibian is? It's a piece of sexual furniture that you sit on and it vibrates. What's the word I would use for that? It vibrates like unpredictably to hit your central nervous system with the mix-up. Take the shot. Oh, and then these guys are dead too, man. Oh, snap. Moves erratically. When destroyed, all other Venjoids move. What a game. What a game they've made with Starvaders. I know I keep saying it. Don't buy... Wait, I was sponsored to play this game that I was going to insult. It wasn't Sirocco, for the record. It was another game that yesterday when I said they haven't made good multiplayer games in a while for us to play, people were like, you should play this with your friends. And I was like, are you crazy? Don't buy a $30 skin in that game. Buy Starvaders instead. It will bring you more fulfillment in your life. I didn't say anything. If you put 2 and 2 together, don't... By the way, that game that I was about to mention, I previously said I feel bad for the developers because they just made a game in the goodness of their hearts, and then it became like Gooner Central. Then I saw an ad where it was like, welcome to season 2 of this game, and it was like, the subtitle was like, Emma Frost wants you to... She says it's ice to meet you or something like that, and she was bent over in a tiny skirt, and anyway, listen, they knew what they were doing. It's a psyop. The game is good, though. The game is good. Plus 1,500 on Cardinal Louis Antonio on DraftKings Sportsbook. Can I say something? It's basically the only... I think it's all decoded. You should not gamble. The only kind of gambling that I think has any aura in 2025 is the kind of gambling that they had in the movie Rat Race. where the millionaires concoct ridiculous bets in order to just stay busy, you know, in order to stay not bored. Like Paige Buckets betting on who she was gonna hug first after she got picked in the WNBA draft. I think that's acceptable. Betting on how many blocks Rudy Gobert is gonna get in the second quarter, you need to call the number. If you're betting on who's gonna be Pope in the conclave, you know what? It's funny. There's something about it's funny. Why can all the children yell chicken jockey at the Minecraft movie, but when I bring my harmonica to a complete unknown, everyone gets mad? Okay, I think that's funny. That's funny. But I do also want to say, I think that people would probably be stoked if you brought your harmonica to a complete unknown. I think there's a chance that might be like, they might be really into that. After a week of spam, he finally read it. When was the last time you jumped? Menacing message. But the honest answer is yesterday. My daughter said, Daddy, do this jump video with me. There's like a video that she watches on YouTube Kids. It's like a 6-minute workout or something like that. Where this coach just goes, okay, jump, 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 dodge, dodge. Yeah, so we did that for like 6 minutes. After like a minute and a half, she stopped doing it. I was like, can I stop doing it? She said, no, you have to keep doing it. Hardly seemed fair to me. But then also, I banged my knee on the bench in my dining room when I was jumping up and down. And now it feels like there's a divot out of my kneecap, man. That's just what it's like, man. It's what it's like to be 36. I'm working. You shouldn't be typing this in chat, man. I'm working on a loan where the applicant is 93 and they're using every cent to buy this house. What do I do? What does the computer say, man? Does the computer say it's good? You definitely shouldn't be typing that in chat, though. I'm literally the guy who says, damn, are you like... No disrespect. Actually, this is like extreme respect. Are you like an actuary? Are you one of those people that works above the computer? Like, because it used to be like 99% of the workforce told the computer what to do. Things have changed a lot. Like now, the computer tells 99% of the society what to do. So if you're elevated above the computer in the hierarchy, then you shouldn't be asking Twitch chat what to do. You know what to do. I'm happy you shared the story because it is a very funny story. It tells us they qualify, but I can still say no. It's kind of crazy to say. If they qualify, who are you to say no? What are the odds of them dying before the mortgage, you know, reaches maturity? 100%. If it's like a 30-year amortization, that's not morbid. Like 1 in a billion people make it to 123 or something like that. But like, there's a process, right? If I'm on a mortgage, if I die, it's not like the bank's like, well, now the house is just free, right? Like, I would just send it to them, man. Imagine they get denied and they find this clip. Well, they're 93, so I'm not worried about it. We foreclose, but it costs a lot of money. Listen, okay, do you work at a credit union or one of the big American banks? You know where I'm going on this one. You work at Silicon Valley Bank? Or are you at like the Springfield, Illinois Credit Union? Don't answer that question. Don't answer that. It's a smaller bank. Listen, I don't work in the industry. I don't feel comfortable saying this. You gotta cover yourself. You gotta cover yourself up a little bit, man. I don't know, man. I almost feel, I guess it's up, you're the one who went through the training, but I'm like, if the computer says they qualify, I'm like, I mean, it's not bust out the approved stamp, bro. Do you get to use those still? Do you get to go kunk, approved? I bet it feels good as fuck to slap a denied sticker, like a crimson denied stamp on a big stack of paper. I bet that feels fucking sweet, man. Kung. Sorry, we looked at your application and it's just not the right fit for us right now. Kush, 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 just so you can't bring the application to any other bank. Yeah, and then check please. Put it on my tab. Hang on. Sorry, somebody who says, does he know how to read has to pay the iron price. It's going to be you. And I'll see you in the on-ban request. That's just, I have to send the message to the other people typing, is he illiterate? Obviously, I know what the words say. I'm trying to get you to help me analyze what the words mean. Don't blame me for the other one. The other ban was from a mod, so I'm assuming they did something wrong beyond hurting my feelings. It was ASCII art? Okay. Listen, I've been given a lot of on-bans for ASCII art. You guys gotta stop posting it. The mods take it very seriously. I'm on your side. I know it seems like good cop, bad cop. I'm on your side, man. But then there's like, so I was in the Discord and people were like, he unbanned everybody but Zoil. And I was like, what did Zoil do? And they're like, ASCII art. And then I said, well, why didn't they get unbanned? And then they said, it's because he used ASCII art in the unban request too. And I said, well, then that's skill difference. And then they said, actually, it turns out he's unbanned. And I was like, well, what the hell are we doing here then? We're arguing over nothing. Hey, the mods are laughing because they know how real it is, man. And I still have a lot of moves, man. I think you should move and shoot. Hello. Thank you. You know, someone made an animation on my subreddit. Behind the monitor? Oh, no. Yeah. It's okay. The moment's passed. My domestic life is just killing insects and cleaning cat puke, man. It's getting crazy. Like my inner peace. It's got to be done. Don't get me wrong, but there's got to be something from the 90s, a sitcom from the 90s where like the dad sits down on the couch and as soon as his ass cheeks touch the cushion, there's cat throw up, there's a spider, there's a house centipede. Something needs to be done this exact moment. Yesterday, my daughter put slippers on. She put her foot into the slipper and a huge spider came running out. Was on spider killing duty. Got the red alert that a cat had thrown up in the bathroom 2 flights of stairs away. It's not condemned. There's just a spider. Just never. The cats have got to stop throwing up, man. It's crazy. Spiders are friends. They don't bother me. I don't bother them. They cause a problem for my family. All of a sudden, it's a big issue. There we go. Slash marker Sirocco. That's slash marker is unrecognized. Unrecognized command, slash marker. Slash marker Sirocco. Unrecognized command, slash marker? No, dude, no. No, that's my whole workflow, dude. What do you mean? I just used it seconds ago. Slash marker, Sirocco. Unrecognized command? Are you serious? They patched it out in the last 5 minutes? You're right. Maybe just let me hit F5 really quick. Slash marker, Sirocco. It worked, people. Everybody, welcome back, and thank you to Lunchbox Entertainment for sponsoring another segment of Sirocco. What is it? It is Boat Dota. It's a MOBA where you're in a boat. We learned yesterday how to play, how to generate a maximum yield of Oko so we could upgrade ourselves to Lurker as quickly as possible. And as a result of doing that, we then have a hook. We hook them, we press W, we verbally admonish them while we're taking their HP down, and then we finish the job, man. Where are my horses? That's what they say. You can download the game for free. Sirocco is free to play. Available on Steam, ! Sirocco. And if you're watching on YouTube, there's a link in the video description below to check it out for yourself. You got 0 kills? Yeah, I got 8 assists. I was like Blake Wheeler in the 2017-2018 NHL season, bro. How's your day going? Also, what do you reckon your average number of wipes is? I don't want to answer that. I had a lot of really spicy food last night. It led to some gastrointestinal distress this morning, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Now, next time I probably won't order the same thing, but it was still worth it. It was tasty. What was the food? Tom yum soup, green curry. That's not the same thing. It was like there was an appetizer and then an entree. It was good, though. It was tasty. Why are they all the same hero? Buddy, you start as like default boat. Don't even worry about that type of stuff.
Slow him down.
That's how Sirocco works. Oops! Later on, you get a little bit more build variety. You get to build in a manner of your choosing. Oh no, I've been hit by nothing. Wait, I gotta help my team. I gotta help my team.
Where are my horses?
For a guy like me, this is enormous. First off, you take one of those. We get in there. We got a repair ready to go. Stay on the easy one. You're done. Okay, who's next? Yeah, chase him. Chase him, dude. I got a skill shot.
I'll get this.
Oh, get him! Oh, babe. And then let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom, boys. Rush him. Rush him. Push him. Push him. I've only got close range weapons. I need some support. Thank you. Oh, it's over. It's already over. Use your repair real quick. We destroyed their whole team. We wiped their team. Why are you manic right now? Because this is the first time I've ever dominated a MOBA in my entire life. I'm on a boat and I'm playing Dota and that totally works. The Lonely Island totally could have done a Dota song, man. Hey ma, can you see me now? Hooking fools like I don't know how. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm not built for this. I have crazy sustain. I have crazy sustain. You don't want to be. I don't want to be here!
Where are my horses? A full set.
Did you see that knockback though? King Botch, if he wasn't on Vine, but instead was playing Dota. Ooh, but that knockback though. I'm in. My kill. My germs. My germs. My germs. You can click the map to go back to base. Oh, huge, dude. Huge. You saved me. Because now while I'm going back to base, I can get a Western Family Zero Sugar Cola.
Chief, our North Tower is getting killed. Chief.
Crazy tech. Become Lurker.
The terror.
Upgrade your weapon damage. And take the best close range weapons you have, which is the ones you already got. Okay, now we go. Now we go. Justin, have you seen this? I'm Pudge now. You don't get to be Pudge from the start of the game. You have to earn the right to be Pudge. And I'm Pudge. I'm Pudge. I want to be Pudge. I'm already Pudge, bro. Oh no, he's getting away. Oh shit. He killed me. Dying with a repair in your pocket is pretty bad. But I was... He was in trouble, let's just put it that way. Did you see the hook, though? Ooh, but that hook, though. You guys need some help?
Harvesters are on the map, Chief. Let it loose.
I thought you might. I thought you might. Oh, I'm out of here.
Dive.
It's a bad day to be you, bro.
Head back. Let it loose. Dive.
Dive. Get him, man! I'm in trouble! Uh-oh. Shit! How we doing here, squad? Our numbers are bigger than their numbers. That makes me feel like we're in a good position. Hey, no. Chill. They're gonna fight, and that's when I land the hook of the century on the smallest boat, because the smallest boat will be the least tanky. Even better, get a little closer to our base. Yeah. Let's fight over here in this jetty, man.
We cashed in on the harvester, Chief.
Whatever.
They're not getting away.
And then I've got a repair with my name on it. And then you know what? We harass and we leave. Nice try. Almost got me. Oh, dude, actually, he had a great shot. I gotta try to go in there.
Dive.
You should be warding, buddy. I am the ward. Give me some vision, team. You need help. I'm here to help you. Why are you not healing? You're on 0 health, bro. Okay, that felt nice, buddy. That wasn't a trade. My teammate threw, and I feasted. That's no trade. That's not a haul for Larson type situation, okay?
Get back here.
Hooking a creep is actually aura. Just wait for it. And then, 1 second. Not hitting anything in that group is insane.
Let it loose.
Oh no! I didn't think he could keep up with me, man. Whatever, we're sowing dissent. We're sowing dissent and chaos. Boxcars, it's our time. It's our time.
They're not getting away.
I'm not getting away. Worth. My bad, y'all. Paul, we need you to tidy up here, okay? Oh, okay, here's where we feast. Here's where we feast.
Get back here. They're not getting
Get him,
away.
get him. Buddy, with no repairs, no shot. No shot with no repairs, you would come in here and try something like that. That's what you literally just threw. Your team should be forfeiting right now as a result of your behavior. I even missed the hook deliberately to give you a chance. It's insane that they would do that.
Get back here.
What's going on there? I distracted them. And then we get in behind... maybe we don't get in behind enemy lines. Maybe we chill here for 5 seconds and wait for a hook. Uh-oh! What that hit, man? My own team! My own team would screw it up for me like that? Don't kid yourself. That landed. I'm going back in. I got too scared for no reason. It's over for you? You see the stuff radiating out of my body? It's over for you?
They're not getting away.
How did that hook miss? It seems not possible.
Let it loose.
I'm out of here! Oh! Whatever. Our creeps are doing what they need to do during that time. Any prediction on the Fed report? I got it on good authority that Jerome Powell is going to write everything gonna be Irie. And that's a guarantee from me to you. Believe it or not, puts. Okay, obviously you're dead. That's the easiest kill of my life. Literally, all I had to do was press W. You want a taste too? I don't think you do want a taste. Get hooked. Put that in the montage. Put that in the montage. Because I see you riding. You're so glib. 1 out of 11. 1 out of 11. We landed one. I want to see that go up to 2, please.
Our harvester can
Buddy. You don't want to taste.
dive. Get back.
It hit him. The hook hit him. Where's Toby-Wan? NL's gameplay has me hooked. Oh my god, he's standing still, bro. I had 1 second left on my cooldown. Oh. 8 seconds till the next hook. Just wait. 3 seconds. Huge. And then I gotcha. Oh, dude, it's gotta sting. It's gotta sting. 2 seconds till you get W'd, bro. It happened. Okay, nice repair. But then, like, what are you gonna do? Because you're wedged in here. You're wedged, bro. You're wedged. You get W'd once more. I'm out of here. I'm not out of here. It's okay. Hey, no problem, buddy. Actually, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, probably. That's all right. No. We wouldn't. Why would we want the team at the team fight, bro? Why would we want the team at the team fight? That's not necessary. Okay, 1 second. I'm hanging in the jetty. You can't be standing still like that, little bro.
Not getting away.
Yeah. You taking some pot shots at me out here? Okay, whatever you say, buddy. Go ahead, take your little pot shots. We're damaging your salt core. In the meantime, we're damaging your salt core.
Let it loose.
I'm pushing you out so my team can do better against the salt core. You're clearly deceased. What a great guy. We run it back with this team? What a textbook game, man. Did I die? Yeah, sometimes when you roll the dice, you might hit craps or whatever they say, but that's what it's all about, man. There was a time, I think I was the #1 player on Earth for a time. Do you see that? You've never seen anyone do this before. We got Cassius British on the team. We got a dude named after a pirate. We got Honey Boo Boo. Let's do this. They don't want it. They don't want the harvester, bro.
Hey,
They don't want it. They want it! I have to protect our harvester.
harvester's getting pork. Slow him down.
Oops.
Not my first rodeo.
I wanted it too. Can I just say something? We also didn't even have to use our repair. That's just, it's gotta be nasty to go down like that. Don't get too close to the lighthouse. Boys, you're throwing? We were dominating mid lane on ASCII, by the way, and now I see ally Sampan destroyed. I'm stuck in this idea that, like, my team doesn't know what to do. But also, I rely on them 100% for guidance. It's an interesting position to be in. To be like, I'm better than everybody on my team. But also, can you please tell me what I need to do to succeed? What are you doing over? Hey, don't show. Don't show. I'm in trouble, guys. I need your help. Never mind, I don't need your help because this guy's done, dude. And then we get out of there. You don't want the smoke, man. I don't know if I would have done that personally, but you know what? Actually, you're way better than me, so I really appreciate you taking charge on that one. Yeah. Okay, if you insist.
Where are my horses? Slow 'em down.
Ah! I'm going to pass away. I have no abilities. No, I'm not going to pass away. Our team is too good to pass away. I have recovered my HP, and now I will come in here and harass you a little bit. I need the speed because I need to head him off at the pass. He's obviously leaving because he doesn't want to die. I've made a huge mistake. They've gotten around me somehow. That's all right. I'm just maneuvering to get into their blind spot. You're done. And then I just need to just a little closer to you. Oh! I got 2,000 gold in my pocket again, man. I'm only 23 seconds. Oh, that's... How'd you get a lurker already? Are they serious? No, I'm being for freaking real right now. Oh, no, dude. That's horrible for me. Oh, that's all right. We head back to base. Help me. Help me. Oh, wait, I'm gonna feign like I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Just kidding. I've actually got full health. Bet you feel stupid. Plus our harvester's here to help. Guys, we need help. We need help right now. I can't, man. Little bro's pinging the map.
A full send.
Ah, whatever. You weren't. Oh shit. How's bot taste, bro? How's bot taste? Whatever. That was probably my fault. Lurker? Lurker's already occupied by honey money? What the hell am I gonna do, man? Oh no. Dude, my Aurora game is kind of good.
Rip them up.
Sorry, I think I screwed up your hook, fellas. It's my bad. He's going in. What a play. What a play. I think I've trapped him. I've trapped him. I thought I trapped us, but I trapped him. We've both been trapped. I'm not 100% sure what's happening. We're caught in the maelstrom! I heard the metal in my walls echo when I shouted that loud. Like my walls started to sing, man. I'm dead. 100% dead. There's nothing you could do about that. It's no problem. I would just love to see what our lurker is at right now. 233? Come on, man. 233 with this? 233? What are you doing? What are you doing? Join us, man. Join us. Blame him in all chat. He might be our carry. I don't want to tilt him. Cassius, you got to go back to base, man.
Hey, bud. Our north tower's under attack.
Uh-oh. I'm in the maelstrom again. This went badly for me last time. I mean, did I or did I not Oppie tell him to go back to base? I told him to go back to base. We need to drop a channel, like, right here. You do that sometimes, too? Yeah, I'm the streamer. Nobody expects me to be good, man. Okay, just divide and conquer. I've locked our teammate in with the wall. I don't control that, I think.
Rip them up.
Not up to me what direction the wall deigns to curve. I'm getting caught in the maelstrom, but only briefly. Okay, siege unit destroyed, and it only cost me a little bit of cooldown. Where are we going next? Honey Money, you're going to die! What do you think? Are we doing this? My teammate comes in, I come in. It's that simple.
Rip them up. Rip them up.
Get walled. Get walled once more. Boys, I need somebody who does some damage here.
Ooh,
Because it sure as shit can't be me. Okay, next.
Augment my core.
I need the next augment. I'm helping! I dropped a little bit of ice on him. Surely that's got to slow.
Trap them.
Consider yourself trapped, bud. Do you do damage? Do you do damage, or are we just... What is this? This is cosmetic gameplay? Your ship is... It looks like something from a demon's world. And it doesn't do any damage? Okay, you pay the iron price. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm going back to base. Right on E for simplicity. Okay, I appreciate that. That's huge.
This is gonna be fun.
Your ship looks like a demon is piloting. It looks like the devil's ship. And you're not doing any damage? What's going on?
Trap them. Ice shard. Ice shards.
Please, please. Please, for the love of God. For the love of God, kill him. Hit him with something that does damage! You must be flicking me. I don't believe nobody on our team has. We have a lurker, man. How is it possible we have a lurker and the lurker's not doing any damage? This is what happens when you're not lurker. I mean, the dude literally farmed up lurker in 3 seconds just to put the kibosh on the whole team. The worst part is he's probably in chat. Okay, I'm gonna go help with the harvester, man. I'm gonna go help RR. First off, I'm gonna put you in a real rough spot. No, he's definitely going to die. I'm gonna help out
Ice shards.
Tage by walling you in. I'm gonna channel because this is a bad time, man. It's a lack of map awareness on my own part. I've shot an ice wall in the wrong direction. Are there any developers in chat? I need access to all chat, toot sweet. The only chance that our team has is someone has to kick him into gear. Someone needs to take leadership and control. This dude said, I'm not playing anymore, I'm just gonna farm. You know how useful you would be getting some freaking hooks in the team fight to pull somebody out? Crash outs are intensifying. They don't understand the flow of the game, man. Like they got dudes out here, they're afraid to play defense. They're going controller unplugged mode. I mean, there's no point in saving your life. Could I do it? Could I use abilities to save your life? Yeah, probably. What's the point, man? Look at, all of us are here. Lots of HP. Really appreciate that. Oh my God. You, boys. It's.
Ice shards.
I was hoping the wall might be a little bit more productive. I'm standing still just so I can get a good channel in there. Oh my God, it actually might have. Oh, it did not work. I've been giga hooked. Definitely dead. Okay, is there a way to see this man's abilities? Prism 134 applies acid, spark spawn. Swap to lurker. Are you serious? I can't swap to lurker, man. I'm built around support right now. I've leveled support abilities. The dude took lurker just to bail off of him? He literally threw the game. He literally threw the game. For what?
Hey, Chief. They got ourselves.
You can swap? You're not listening to me. You're not listening to the things that I'm saying, man. I'm built support. No, there is no rebuilding, bro. This ain't Dragon Age. You're not going to a mirror and respecking. This one's over. Unless we get an unbelievably, impossibly successful team fight, this one's already done. And there's no shot I'm switching to a guy who hooks now. It's not like I'm going to be 1v1ing any of the opposite. Oh my God, what are you? I'm going to freak out. Devs, I'm not above using my influence. This person needs to not be banned from the game. They need to have, the next time they launch the game, there needs to be a forced tutorial. They need to do a blueprint style quiz, okay, that teaches them that this is a team game. And if they don't pass the test, they can't queue against anything except bots, okay? 20-page BOTA exam. That's what I'm talking about. No, I'm not helping my team in the team fight because you're throwing your life away if you're fighting up there. We need to come up with a plan. We need to come up with a strategy, okay? Our harvester's already dead. You're not saving it when it's one tapped. I feel like Steve Dangle. If you're a ganker, gank the lanes! Gank the lanes!
Harvesters are on the map, Chief.
We wait this out.
That's a payday, Chief. We got a heavy hitter on the way.
Okay. You know what? I'm going Cassius mode. I'm pushing the tower. Actually, our team did a great job without me there. Hard to admit, but the truth hurts. Hang on, wait, I'm doing something? Now we get out of there. That's a given. I'm literally not going to fight, but I will drop a wall to give you a chance to escape.
Ice shards. Ice shards.
Hang on. Is that Cassius? Cassius, you're helping. Cassius, you've turned the whole game around, you beautiful ship's captain. He's still in there, huh? You're gonna die. You're definitely going to die. He's alive still to this day. Go for it, brother.
Trap them.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? That's MOBAs at their peak right there, man. Okay, now we gank top lane, because this lane's too pushed out to gank. Wait, we're actually dominating? Go south, go south. Yeah, no, you're not escaping. You're not escaping. Block him in. Uh-oh! Uh-oh, you don't want to be here! Save my life! Save my life, please! It's alright, greatest trade of all time. Bait comes in new flavors these days, buddy. I'll be dead. That's fine, though. Huge aura gain for our squad, though. I was crashing out. No more crashing out necessary, man. Good luck. Let him push. Let him push a little. Then I'll ice wall them. I mean, a hook into a wall is a kill for sure. I don't know if that one's going to land, but that was what we were looking for. What's going on here? What's all this then? Get me out of there! I dropped my shell. Go! I've killed one. No, we got pushed through the freaking wall, dude. I'm sorry. Whatever. We help. Cassius British did some great work there. Thanks for your heals. Cassius British is going sicko mode. He's going Captain Jack Sparrow mode. Dude, I'm freaking rich. I'm pickle rich. You were flaming him 10 minutes ago? 10 minutes ago, he wasn't this much of a stud. I'd like to think that it was my tough love that helped him out. Holy +2. Oh, all you people -2ing? Yeah. What if I told you I stole the joke from Chiblee? Now you feel pretty stupid, right? You, when you find out you just said a Chiblee joke was not funny? You should play it. I'm having a good time playing it. This is the team fight to end all team fights, bro. I gotta be here. When you're a time traveler and you accidentally drop that this is team... What you say, is this team fight 1 or team fight 2? You know what I'm saying? Okay, first off, you just got walled off, little bro. I'm channeling some abilities that are going to ruin your life. I'm going to be dead, actually. I'm definitely going to die. I'm definitely going to die, but that's okay. I don't have Steam. Steam is free too, man. Steam is free too. Steam takes 30% of the dollars spent in the industry. It's not free. You're not a developer, little bro. You're a consumer like me. Hook up the IV slop and enjoy yourself. You only get one trip around the sun, man. Good game, good game. Cassius, sorry I called you a bad player. It turns out you're a better player than I am. What's a streamer's favorite kind of ship? Go ahead. Write it, man. Write it. Friendship. That's true. That's true. That's true. A sponsorship. That's what I was... A viewership. I guess there's a lot of ships, man. I was going to say Disney cruise ship. What's your favorite Disney cruise ship, man? Honestly, I like the Wonder. I know it's one of the originals. It's a little smaller. I think it has a little bit more charm. That might just be because it sails from Vancouver most of the time in the summer. So it's like very convenient for a fella such as myself. Private school recess topics. Oh, man. You're thinking of the Magic? No, man. No, you don't. Trust me, you don't want to get in a Disney cruise off with a Castaway Club member such as myself. Now, I also don't want to do that, which is why I don't go to Disney Cruise Trivia when I'm on the Disney Cruise, because some of the nut jobs on there know literally everything that there is to know about
I'll get this one.
the company, okay? You'll catch me maybe at crafts or something like that, taking my daughter to, like, coloring time. I knew I was in trouble when the question is, what's the name of the smoothie place on Castaway Key? And everybody but me got it right. I said, I'm not built for this. Yes, dude, yes. This is what it's all about right here. Ah! Kill him, please! At least trade, at least trade. He's gotta be killed. He's gotta be killed. Shrek, there's a dude in there, he's on 1 HP! Press the E key and click on his head. He can't even move, he's marooned. He's beached, bro. Okay, someone got him. Someone got him. Come here, come here. There you go. I've slowed the enemies. You might stand a chance. Listen, you might say you didn't save him. I don't have the toolbox to save him, okay? He needs to save himself on that one. I did what I could. It's KyoPewz again, man. Then you, oh dude, this is the perfect time to set up a line for your channeled ult. And you send 2 of them straight down. They may not know what this is. But I'm aiming at creeps too. Whatever, split the difference. Right through the jetty. Oh! KyoPewz, they need our help. They need... Ah! That was my bad. There was no reason for me to be there. We need some help down here. Our south tower is getting pushed.
Our south tower just got gore.
Dude, it's so funny, because, like, you know how it is. They're up there in the north tower section going, wow, everything's awesome over here. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Meanwhile, down here, we're like, God, please! It's like that scene from Saving Private Ryan. Like, there's bombs falling down on us from everywhere. All I ask is, there's no way you could be losing top in this situation. How is it possible we're losing our harvest, they're losing top, and losing bottom? That would require them to be better than us, and I refuse to accept that. KyoPewz, I gotta say, man, there's no disrespect, he had a stealth repair, but our aura is fading by the second, bro. Our aura is fading by the second. How is it not like a guaranteed kill in that situation? What's going on? Because this is the... I don't mean to be rude. This is the second game we've been on the same team. It might be like a Kevin Durant situation where it's just like too many superstars on one team kind of spoils the broth. But like, who queued into Hugh is, I guess, what I'm trying to say here.
Send it.
What a shot. 800 damage on him.
Our southern shipyard is getting hit hard.
I know, bro. I can't do anything. I don't do any damage. I can hit Private Shorty for a little. I can take off their overshield. It's a nasty game for 12 minutes in, man.
Hold on.
You gotta take him. You gotta take him. You gotta break him. You gotta take him. You gotta break him, bro. He's gotta pay the price. They're just back here auto attacking creeps. I feel like I'm losing my mind, man. Spam ping. Spam ping. We need support in our shipyard, bro. Help us. I need all chat.
Hold on. Chief, our north tower is getting killed.
They're throwing up the white flag, man. KyoPewz said, I'm done with this. He said resign. This is the worst ult of all time incoming.
Hey, Chief. They got our north tower.
All right, well, I got 2,300. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Devs? You're done, bud. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. Chase him down. Do something.
Hold on.
Yeah, something like that, man. Ah! He had a repair!
We got a siege incoming.
No Pope chosen yet? Huge news for the unemployed. Sorry, it's my new stim. Doesn't even really mean anything in this context. It's a promotion? I wouldn't want the job, man. You're minding your own business at like the Archdiocese of Montreal or something. All of a sudden, you know, just because you're good at your job, 2 days later, some nerd's handing you Undertale on the steps of the Sistine Chapel. No, thank you, man. Who needs that? Not me. Did you see that fucking shot? They have to pay the iron price.
God damn.
There we go. We got one. All we had to do was trade our tower for it. Yikes. It seems crazy to me that we had some gamers who were AFK in Fountain, and then all of a sudden things started to go well, and they said, you know what? Actually, I'm not giving up. Reprehensible. Absolutely vile vibes, man.
We cashed in on the
That's classic MOBA. Just for that, I'm going to carry them to victory. Bro, forget the harvester. We got problems here. You see it? We got problems here, man. I got to chase this guy because my teammate's in on it too. That's MOBA IQ right there. Get him again. Stay on him. Little repair. Never hurt anybody. I've been killed. That was good, though. That was better. We were at least doing something. Most of us, at least. Most of us were doing something. Most of us. Level 15, 167, decroded mental. Not cut out. You should know yourself. You should know yourself. If you're this kind of guy who can't handle being down by 20% in a MOBA, buy bonds, okay? Don't make it my fault. Like, you went levered equity in the best bull market in a generation. Then all of a sudden the market's down 10% and you're like, I'm just going to AFK? Buddy, you got the wrong asset allocation. And that's not my... This is a team game here. You got to help us. I can't do... Me and KyoPewz can't do it ourselves. That's all I'm trying to say.
Get back here. They're not getting away.
You dropped an ulti. KyoPewz, your death has not been in vain. Your death has not been in vain. We take those. Let me get an II in chat.
Reload. Look what I found.
We're doing this. We're bringing it back. He will not divide us. It does look pretty bad, though. Help your team. Hit him with the self-hook. You're welcome, brother. Hang on, I gotta come down here. We gotta clear this wave so our salt core doesn't get destroyed.
Let it loose.
And the next wave so our salt core doesn't get destroyed.
Hate to break it to you, but they just got our north shipyard.
Whatever, man. It's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. Heal up. What? The only thing that matters, we're probably gonna lose. The only thing that matters is I want to be first on the graph.
Let it loose. We can
You're so lucky that you get to die by my weapons instead of via my hook.
Underwater. Ah, crap.
He can't be killed. He can't be killed. The man, he simply can't be killed. Okay, you know what? You did it right. You did it right. I can't even be upset about that. That's what I like to see. KyoPewz in a new ship. Are we doing this again? We're taking him again? Tyrant's Whole Kingdom type stuff?
Let it loose.
Stay low. Land the hook of the century. Stay on him. Stay on him. Stay on him. It's 2 seconds till I drop a W. Okay, my W has healed him somehow. Clearly I'm missing... No, I wasn't able to use my W. That's the problem. Stay on him. In this house, we stay on him. His regen is higher than my damage. I need someone else to come in and help me.
Let it loose.
KyoPewz, I need your... Thank you so much. Thank you. We just needed to tip the balance a little bit. I appreciate that. I know you were low, and I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. I'm glad you trusted me. You got to get out of there, buddy. No, you don't get to fight. You don't get to fight. You know why you don't get to fight? It's because you were AFK in Fountain like a scrub, and now you want to come out here and feed? No, you're worth more to me inside the harbor. Okay, Salt Core's in trouble, lads. It's a real issue. Here's what you do. You got a fountain hook. It's the only way. Guys, get out of my way. I have to land a fountain hook. Thanks. No fun allowed. We can pull it back! Whether you believe it's over or not, you're right. Drive them out. Oh, he's getting away. Get out of my way! Okay, owned. Now push. Get the last one and push. I'm going backdoor city. He's not going to know what hit him. Oh, hello, Lord Vegeta. Oops. Stay on him. Stay on him. More raids, more bounties. Stay on him.
Let it loose.
No, he's not getting away. Not on my watch. It's not going to happen. Unbelievable. 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 GG, Private Shorty. GG. KyoPewz is not your fault. It's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. It's exactly two people's fault. What are they doing kissing in the fountain, man? That should have been a free win. We had the tactics, we had the skill, we had everything. Dudes will really sit down like, yeah, I got 35 minutes in me. I got 35 minutes to play a game. Then like they lose one coin flip and they go, nah, actually, I'd rather stay in fountain the whole time. What are you talking about, man? Anyway, exclamation point Sirocco. We're having a good time playing Boda here today. Will I get yelled at? Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get yelled at a little bit. By the way, I'm also not yelling at you. I'm yelling at my microphone. If you listen, that's your fault. I don't have anything to do with that. Close your ears, bro. I won too many games already trying to snipe you. Gurren Lagann. Apt name. That's all I'm going to say. Apt name. Nothing more needs to be said. I know better than to antagonize an anime viewer in a MOBA, okay? That's like antagonizing somebody with a Latin name in the bazaar. If I'm going up against Kato the Gamer, I just say thank you for the learning opportunity, okay? 8-3 and 23. I can live with that. Can I say something? This stat line, I'm not sure if there's any stat line that could annoy me more in a MOBA than AFK farming with a captain I've never seen before, getting 0 kills, being involved in like 2 fights total, and getting 6 assists. You didn't do anything the whole game. I'm being toxic. I'd like to apologize. You should be playing Farming Simulator because that is what you were doing. That's fine. There's a different game for everybody. But if you just wanted to sit in lane, last hit creeps, and then, you know, come out at the end and dominate, you're playing the wrong game. You should be playing Cookie Clicker or something like that. You gotta be, look at this, our whole team was there. Voice of Brass was there. This person was there whose name I don't want to say because it could be like a curse word in Dutch or something like that. They only had 9 kills in total. They were involved in most of the fights. No, they weren't, bro. You know who was involved in most of the fights? George. Dude died 20 times. He was in every single fight. George is the real hero, man, because at least he was out there trying to get something done. Not just sit in lane and blame other people. I literally just right-clicked on Steam to try to find a game called The Dulls. That would be sick, though, man. Brother, I love the Firefox news that it tries to serve me. 3 refreshing non-alcoholic drinks you can make with pantry finds. Let's see. Fresh ginger, lemon, and dried goji berry. Yeah, let me just real quick go get my dried goji berry. Saffron, cardamom, and dates. Buddy, where do you think I live? I don't have saffron, cardamom, or dates in my pantry. Hibiscus, cinnamon, and cloves? I got cinnamon. I don't think I'm... Come on, man. Who do you think I am, Stephen Mayer? You got all 3? That's crazy. Some of this stuff looks pretty good, though, man. Can I... Justin and Shibley. Justin, I know you're a hater, and in the best way possible. So I think you're going to get down with this. Shibley, I'm going to try to educate you in the ways of your elders, okay? Now, am I complicit in this thing that I'm about to complain about? Yes, but we need to stop it. Clickbait has gone too far. Now, let me tell you what I mean by that. When I was like 25, so like 10 years ago, we used to shame websites, especially news websites, for clickbaiting. Here's a title. Chef Eden Grinchbon turns to this recipe when she's overcooking. That's reprehensible, in my opinion. You should, the title should be, for the good of society, the title should be, she makes spaghetti bolognese when she's overcooking. Chef Eden Grinchbon turns to spaghetti bolognese when she's overcooking. Now, I understand the economics of this. You want people to click on the article, you pose a question that they're excited to see the answer, and then you bury the answer below the fold, okay? So what you have to do, we have to bully the writers again. And they already have it hard. So this is not fair to them, but something's got to give. Because now we're at the point where what used to, and then, so I was like 25, we would bully the writers a little bit. At 30, when posting something on Reddit, someone would read the article and then solve the clickbait and then post it to Reddit with the clickbait solved. Instead of like, here's one thing Mark Carney should have said when he met Donald Trump. Instead of that, it would be a quotation mark. This is what he should have said when he met Donald Trump. But now people are just hooking the content pipe up to the slop generator. They're clicking the Reddit share button under the article and then sending it straight to the relevant subreddit. They're reposting clickbait headlines. Why are you reposting the clickbait? You already clicked on the article, solve the clickbait and post it. It is bullshit, man. A lot of subreddits have rules you can't change the headline. We gotta bake in some loopholes or something, man. We gotta get some carve-outs in that policy. This is how long you need to hold a plank to see results. Hey, women's health. How long? I'm not clicking. Hint, it's not as long as you think. Guess what? I'm not clicking on it. I'm the new policy, not clicking on clickbait. If we all do this, they'll stop. People are obsessed with this lazy girl nutrition hack, but a dietitian has mixed feelings. Not clicking it. 21 strange and ingenious uses for WD-40. Okay, I might click it. My husband signed our 8-year-old daughter up for too many sports. I think it's ruining her childhood. Okay, lady, why are you talking to Business Insider about this shit? You gotta open the group chat or sit down and talk to your husband or something. You can't be just giving an interview to Business Insider about stuff like that. You're opening up your relationship for the whole world to see. Oh, the economics of society mean I have no choice but to be complicit into the anti-intellectualism that's going on these days. I have no choice but to participate in the rapid slide of degradation of the American attention span. It's not me, it's systemic factors. Listen, buddy, no drop of rain thinks it's responsible for the flood. This is that movie Everest that came out. This is they remade Alive, and it was called Plane Crash. This guy, Dylan McDermott, it was called Mountain something. Excuse me? What? Wait, what was it called? I got it right, but I don't know what it was called. What is this? The mountain between us. The only thing I know about the movie The Mountain Between Us is that I saw the Our Game of Thrones post where I think it may have had the two actors from the movie and they put the character, the mountain, between them. That's the only thing I've ever known about this movie. To be honest with you, I'm stunned that we got it right. Also, I don't think this is the remake of Alive that came out on Netflix like 2 years ago. Oh, you're right. That's Dermot Mulroney, not Dylan McDermott. This Eagles kicker, that's David Akers, bro. You think when I was playing ESPN NFL 2K5, when Terrell Owens, Donovan McNabb, Brian Westbrook, Brian Dawkins, Jason Kearse were on the Eagles, you think I'm not going to know David Akers, Mike Vanderjagt, the guy from the Patriots, Adam Vinatieri? It just took me a minute. You think I'm not going to know Morten Anderson on the Chiefs, bro? I know all about Morten Anderson being on the Chiefs. I know all about playing air hockey against Carmen Electra and Funkmaster Flex. The Eastern Conference most recent conference finals was in 2002. That's the Toronto Maple Leafs. Can I say something here while I'm standing on business? I'm all in on Canadian teams this year in the playoffs. All previous resentment has been cast aside and cast asunder. I'm all in on Toronto. I'm all in on Edmonton. I'm all in on Winnipeg. I'm not rooting for the Leafs curse to take hold. I hope they sweep the Panthers. And I hope they sweep the Hurricanes after that, because I hope the Hurricanes sweep the Capitals. No disrespect. The closer a team is to DC, the more I root for their demise, okay? Except it's kind of complicated because Toronto is not that far from DC. I'm going to assume that probably Florida's closer, but it actually, don't quote me on that one because the geography of North America is kind of confusing. And then Stars, who are the Stars? Stars Jets? It's Jets. Now, that's going to require Connor Hellebuck to have spent the last 96 hours with a sports psychologist. It would be such a good year, man. It would be such a good year for like a Toronto, Winnipeg, or Toronto, Edmonton final. Oh, it would be such a good year. Now, I do want to say, I have no problem with the Dallas Stars as a team. I picked them over the Avs. I do have a problem with the Vegas Golden Knights. I do have a problem with the Capitals. I don't have a problem with the Hurricanes. I have somewhat of a problem with the Panthers. But imagine, man. Imagine. This is a really tough one. I feel like this is Christina Applegate for sure. I don't know the guy, man. It's like, it's older Daniel Radcliffe. It's younger Paul Rudd. No, Paul Rudd's hair isn't really like... Nobody's hair is like that except for the Ancient Aliens guy. You know what? I gotta go Rudd. I'm gonna say it's an unusual picture of Rudd. Anybody know this one? I could see Sebastian Stan here. I could see Sebastian Stan. Hot eats cool treats as Dairy Queen, bro. Sebastian Stan. That's fair, man. That's fair. Paul Rudd is the Ant-Man guy. Huge if true, and it is, so it is huge. I'm going to Vancouver. What are the sweet treat shops I got to go to? You're walking into a steep debate. I think we have fellow Vancouverites in the chat right now. The ice cream wars in Vancouver they're hot right now, man. They're really, they're going off. I feel like Ernest is like the plurality's choice for best ice cream is not my choice for best ice cream. It's my choice for second best ice cream. And rain or shine is not my number one. I'm repping La Glacé until the day I die. I'm not gatekeeping. I think I'm naming the restaurant, and I think it's got the best ice cream in the city, and I eat ice cream as much as I can. 10 years ago, I would have said Lee's Donuts. Oh, but now we're getting into the donut wars. The donut wars, I was a Cartem's head, and they want to shoot me in the head because I was a Cartem's head. Oh, you support $8 a donut? I don't support $8 donuts. They should have been cheaper, but the rent is fucking expensive, man. The rent's crazy expensive there. Now that Cartem's is out of business, I don't mind the fresh Lee's from the Granville Island location. I think I'm a Parallel 49 head, though. Or Lucky's, I guess, which is the donut shop attached to Parallel 49. I would say Lucky's. Go off, Kings. Doesn't this bother you? People ask what's the best donut shop in Vancouver. People start dropping the names of bakeries in like Langley and stuff like that. Dropping some places that are in like, near the Lonsdale Quay in North Vancouver. Like, listen, I'm local. I can get around. I've got vehicular access and a compass card. But if people are flying into YVR, they're not going out to Abbotsford. That's crazy. Kettleman's Bagels. That's in like Ottawa, man. That's in Ottawa. That's like a 6-hour flight. That's not even. You're being unreasonable. Now, Kettleman's Bagels at like 1 a.m. do hit the shop. The shop? The stop. The spots. Kettleman sucks. It was the best bagel place open at 1:30 a.m. when I was walking home from Hull, okay, in like 2008. You wouldn't know anything about that. You wouldn't know anything about that. What the hell is Pearl? Pearl? Opal? Heel. They're like, what is coral, opal, pearl, heel. Homophonic words for birthstones. Pentacles? Is it pentacles? Pentacles? Mend, wands, butt, knit, save. Quartz! It's quartz! Homophones of gemstones. How a white boy look at you when you say you don't watch The Righteous Gemstones? Sorry, it's just like a little... This stim has been going around in my head and I gotta get it out. I'm trying to see if people are hitting you with +2s or people are hitting you with -2s for that. But I feel like there's a lot of humor in that. Anyway, sorry. You purpled first? We go Mariah now and then. These are tarot cards. I'm going to assume wands is the other one. Mend, recover, save, and heal. What is to apply a soothing balm? What? Save, but except, besides. This is with the exception of. Not including. Recover, heal, knit, mend. Get better as a broken bone. Knit? I feel like they had the connections and they needed to come up with some kind of like artifice to get it to work. Knit is known. Yeah, maybe if you're like a Sawbones in Leonardo da Vinci's time, hanging out with Ezio Auditore at Il Duomo with the Medici family or something like that, or like Carmela Borgia. Nobody says that shit anymore. Chat, back me up on this one. You've never heard that, right? Ghibli, did I ever tell you I found out the Pope died from seeing a Reddit post that was like, the guy from this video just died? And it was the dude handing the Pope the pizza.
I don't want these. Papa.
And I was like, oh, that's really sad. The dude who handed the Pope a pizza just died. But I was kind of like, damn, how did this end up on my feed? Because like, I don't know if anybody knows who that guy is. Has anyone checked on that guy? I thought about it for like 2 seconds and I was like, oh shit. He's just like a guy to me, but the Pope died. You guys ever cut a mango like this? I've never had a mango cut like that. I always cut it into like spears. But it makes the mango look so delicious. Every time? How do you even do it? Do you like cut the mango in half and then you cube it? I highly recommend it. Took forever. Mangoes are kind of annoying to prepare, but they are like, they're so delicious they shouldn't grow on trees. I want to suck the dick of the dude who invented mangoes, but I can't because I think it's God. It doesn't take that long. It actually took probably like hundreds of thousands of generations of evolution to perfect a mango. Okay, so it took a long time, longer than I got to deal with your nonsense, at least. Sorry, 1 second. That got people riled up, but I'm trying to see Justin's message. That means you can suck my dick as God is within us all. I wish I hadn't read that. This is 35.3 ounces of Chinese fruit jellies. I don't really know like what an ounce is or all that. I'm going to say this comes to $10.99. It looks approximately $11 worth of fruit gummies. Jellies, sorry. $8.99? It's literally they're paying us to eat it. That's crazy. You know what the best part about it? Very, very little plastic waste. They feed us poison and then make us pay for the cure. That's true, man. I just feel like Namibia is close today. I have an uncanny knack for being approximately contra-opposed to the position of the global country. Like, I'm very often 10,000 kilometers away from the target country. This is a real question, sincerely. Is American Samoa part of the United States of America? Like, if you live in American Samoa, you're an American citizen? Yes? So, like, you could fly to... If you flew from the capital of American Samoa to the United States of America, you wouldn't have to go through customs. You're part of the U.S., but you can't vote. That's crazy. That doesn't seem right. You can't vote in the U.S. election. I guess you could vote, like, in the Samoan election, the American Samoa election. Sorry, what about regular Samoa? Oh! I have like another question. It's more of like a Ghibli question because I guess it's in the oceanic domain. Well, like is American Samoa adjacent to Samoa? That seems like that would make sense to me. Is there like movement that would like to secede from the United States, but become part of like a united Samoa? Big yes. It's interesting, man. I don't know anything about Samoa except that there were a few Samoan people on 90 Day Fiancé. So I could actually like learn some stuff about the country instead of just like one dude on TLC 6 or 7 years ago. It's kind of did American Samoa become a territory? Was it related to when the US was beefing with the Philippines during the Spanish-American War? Or is it like a different type of like Manifest Destiny type thing? It's from World War II. It became an American territory. It's like, it's wild to like be a part of a country but not be able to vote, man. That's crazy. What are the benefits of being part of the United States then? In that situation. I mean, like, to avoid hypocrisy, we have territories in Canada, and I don't really know the difference between territories and provinces. Like, VIP Daniel, maybe you could educate me. For all intents and purposes, I kind of thought that provinces were like provinces, and then territories were like provinces with less people. But then that doesn't really explain PEI, now that I think about it. Remember when Nunavut left the Northwest Territories? Yeah. I remember getting the commemorative toonie with the Inukshuk on it, but I don't really know. That's so real. To get the tariffs off, Trump is going to make Canada end PEI. That's so... I could see the gears turning, and I was holding your hand trying to make sure we all ended up at the same punchline. My friends in Charlottetown, what the fuck? That's not really... It's more of like a... What the fuck? More of like a Nova Scotia accent. I don't really know how they sound in PEI. Probably about the same as they sound in the rest of the country, I would imagine. I did not say lobster merchants. They also grow good potatoes there, according to Stompin' Tom Connors. PEI gets early adopter status. If they hadn't landed in the bitch, it'd be a territory. You're real for that one. You can't say it, but you're real for that one. Dead ass. PEI is lucky that that's where Confederation happened, for sure. Why is it that like Southern Islands and Northern Islands look different? Like this looks like the geography of an Iceland or like a Faroe Islands maybe. Something like that. But like Northern Islands and Southern, like Australia does not have this kind of chukka coming off of it, right? Is this a land? Because these are not... It's like a Norwegian country that's not a country. And I don't mean that to be rude. It's just literally not a country. Like Svalbard and Jan Mayen. South, they're like, yeah, it's north. Don't go crazy. It's not Svalbard and Jan Mayen type north, bro. Go a little south of that. Okay. Well, now that I think about it, you actually might just be like Estonia. It's not. It's not. What the hell is a land? It's a Swedish island, but it's not a country. It's a Finnish island. Oh, here I go. I got into some like generations long dispute over a rock in the North Sea. Here, I'm sorry. I didn't know, man. I didn't know. It's like the time I was talking to my South Korean father-in-law and I called it the Sea of Japan. It kicked off a whole... I didn't mean to offend any foreign sensibilities. That's just what it said on my map, okay? I didn't know what I was wading into. It was like centuries of drama over that. That's very valid, but it was beside the point. I was just trying to make conversation. We don't get to talk that much. It's called the Sea of Korea if you're in Korea, for sure. I'm in Gangnam for a week. You got any recommendations? I don't know. You got the wrong guy, man. COEX is kind of fun. If you like malls, there's some good restaurants in COEX. And they have the statue of the, you know, like the, they have that one. They got that statue. Walt Disney, 427 million. This is a Marvel movie. Frozen was the year earlier. This is like Civil War, bro. This is Captain America Civil War. Robert, this is Iron Man 3. No, that's too early. This is a new... I thought Age of Ultron was 2014. That's my bad. I was like, it can't be Age of Ultron. It's 2014. It turns out that was 2015. Getting old. You know what I realized? I was not even getting old, but just like time is... The flow of time is different. The only thing that I can place to an anchor in time between 2020 and 2025, well, maybe 2024, because you can remember more recent stuff more readily. The only thing I can actually place to the correct time period within that 4-year period is milestones related to my daughter. I know, she started to walk towards the end of 2021, start of 2022. I know when she started school. I know when she started talking, yada, yada, yada. Then I said, because I was talking about it in the Discord, I was like, I don't know anything else that happened in that period. I know that had happened, but I couldn't tell you what year it happened. Then I said, when did Overwatch 2 come out? And I was about to type 2024. I thought maybe it came out last year. And then I looked it up. It actually, did you know that came out in 2022? Did you know it came out 3 years ago? That doesn't sound right. We got people in chat saying 2018 too. And I can't blame you. There's a second one. Did you hear that the Pope died? I don't think, partly like 2020 to 2022, the timing's all screwed up because of COVID, for sure. But I think it's also just that, like, I have a great sense of place for 1995 to like 2010 because you're in school and you have more free time. You're like, oh, that was in the 4th grade. And I remember that I went and I saw Stuart Little with my next door neighbor. And we got the popcorn and we got some candy. We put the candy inside of the popcorn. And then the projector started to burn the film halfway through. So we all had to leave. And then we got a free ticket to come back and watch the rest of the movie later. But then like now, I'm like, I don't know, man. Wake up, bike, stream, record, dinner, tidy, bed, repeat. Like that has been like 1,400 days of that consecutively. And then you're asking me a question like, when did Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's movie Rampage come out? I don't know, man. Sometime between 2013 and last Friday. I don't know because in the mid-2000s, I was watching Everybody Loves Raymond. The trailer would come on every single time there was an ad break. So I would know I was watching Everybody Loves Raymond when I had a cast on my leg. That must have been the 6th grade, so I'm going to say 1999 or something like that. Nowadays, I don't know, man, I don't know. Get busy living or get busy dying, man. Why would you watch that shite? Are you talking about Rampage or are you talking about Everybody Loves Raymond? Everybody Loves Raymond is kind of a classic. We're due for an Everybody Loves Robert reboot. You're so right. How dare you talk to your mother like that? You talk to her like that. She's not my mother. Classic, man. A classic. An all-time sitcom joke, man. Let's be 100% non-ambiguous here. The price does not matter. Dried fish with hot sauce is not going to be beating that. 47% virtue signalers. I'm sorry. I'm a fish eater. I'm not even going to debase myself by looking at the price. There's no way that doesn't win. Bad looking hamburger versus 3-in-1 chicken tray. It's chicken tray by a mile. People there's food that looks worse than that burger. For that burger to be at 8% is not good. That's virtue signaling again. They are offended by a bad looking burger more than they're offended by a cup full of bugs. Even though they've eaten a lot of bad looking burgers and they've never eaten a cup full of bugs. And I've eaten a cup full of bugs. I would take the burger any day of the week. Kebab roll versus horrific looking sandwich. We go kebab roll. This looks awesome, man. That looks well constructed. Currywurst gets a lot of respect in this game. You got to be careful about this. So you also have to consider that you're at a BVB Borussia Dortmund game, man. Sorry, a Borussia Dortmund match. To be able to get something like this for £3.20 at a top flight Bundesliga event, that means something. Like if this was like League 7 or something like that, you'd be like, okay, £3.20, of course. But this is like, that's a good team. But the Whirly Winder, Cumberland sausage link and a bagel with cheese. I'm sorry, man. I gotta go with my heart. That's the thinnest of margins. I can't even be mad about that. I can't be mad about that. The bagel sandwich looked delicious. It was by a fraction of a fraction. Bacon cheeseburger that looks pretty good, even though that's not bacon. Sausage, bread, and a pint. Price includes all you can see. Also looks good, man. It looks good. I'm gonna go with the burger, but it's close. Chicken tikka wrap and chips versus bacon double cheeseburger. I feel like this is where I deviate from the burger heads. I like an austere burger. This one's just too much for me. It's too much. I think that burger heads see this and they go, wow, what a huge burger. That's awesome. I see this and I go, wow, what a disgustingly unwieldy piece of food. I could eat the weight of this food, but not in the manner that they've constructed it. I would find it very inconvenient to eat it like that. Whereas this looks delicious. I go with that one. I don't think you should be at 84%. Scrandle gets a lot easier once you recognize, Chiblee, I hope you're listening, because I went through this myself. It gets a lot easier if you just go with your mental percentages, and if it's a hamburger that doesn't look like poison, add 15. And if it's a hamburger that looks like poison, subtract 15. If the hamburger passes 51%, it automatically gets buffed to 65. If it's a 49%, people get offended by the besmirchment of their religious object, their false idol, the hamburger, and they take it down to 34. So I think that's a rule of thumb that I'm going to stick with. And we're learning a lot about Scrandle in the process. What are you saying? I'm saying burgers are overrated. And dozens of us are finally saying it, okay? I do also think color variety in Scrandle matters, but I think it's also because color variety on the plate matters. Again, I'm not suggesting that burgers are bad. I'm simply suggesting that they're overrepresented versus their quality. The fact that you can get a hamburger at almost every restaurant is insane to me. Should be able to get a quesadilla at almost every restaurant. Quesadillas, that's a perfect fallback food. That's your base case. If you cascade out of all the other possible switches in the switch statement, you can get a quesadilla. Burgers beat sushi any day of the week. Chat, get them. You know, again, and I think this is like an argument in favor of sliders, to be honest. Sorry to stop with what I was doing here, because I had some momentum. I just wish, like, burgers wear the artifice of a convenient food to eat, but the way that they come out at restaurants requires almost more focus to eat than any other food. You have to make sure your bite is in exactly the right place so that you don't offset the ingredients. You have to make sure your fingertips are applying pressure at the right points so that, like, the patty doesn't slip off the back or the bun slides towards the front and all of a sudden you're at the end of your burger and the top bun's already gone, but you still got like 15% of the patty and the bottom bun. I really like smaller burgers, man. If they could make smaller burgers more prevalent, I would meet you guys in the middle and be like, yum, hamburgers. But the burgers that you get at a restaurant are too big.
Apollo, you're talking to a guy that hates slider flights, okay? Who hates
I do hate slider flights.
Sliders. You get a little bit of everything.
It's faux exotic, like, oh, I'm such an adventurous eater. Let me eat 4 different hamburgers instead of just one.
Adventurous eater? It's just like, I want to try everything, you know? I want a little chicken burger. I want a little...
You're coming right for me, man.
Pork.
I think burgers should be shaped like a McRib or something. Like a rectangular burger patty on a rectangular bun with curved edges so that you could hold it like, I'm not going to do it into the camera because it's going to look, you know, like, oh. But then you could hold it like a Subway sandwich and eat it like that. Like, why is there no footlong burger from Subway, dude? I might break the boycott for a footlong burger. Actually, this is the smartest thing you've ever said. Dude, why has nobody thought of this? Footlong burger, man. You just said they're too big. It's the circularity of them, man. Subway doesn't have a grill. They don't have a fucking whatever. Listen, that's a problem for the franchisee, okay? The Subways are going out of business, brother. You've seen it and I've seen it. They got to do something. Put the grills in the fucking restaurant. Annoying to flip. Brother, a footlong's like $14 these days. They can get out 2 spatulas for all I care. Footlong burger, man. Somebody get me on the horn with the CEO of Doctors Associates. Michael Fassbender is in a movie called Frank. Character name and title. Probably should have used it here, I suppose. You think X-Men counts? First or last name? Excuse me? Characters who are unnamed but go by a moniker would count, i.e. Michael Fassbender in The Counselor. when you use the test to answer the test, man. That's huge.
Pyrotechnics, a plural noun meaning the art of regicide, a noun meaning
Dude, I forgot. We're going for 3 perfect days in a row.
domain, a noun meaning populace, a noun meaning the common people, masses. Populatio originates from Middle French.
Fuck.
Spurious, a adjective meaning born.
Really? Populous? Oh, LACE! You fucker, Peter Molyneux! Peter Molyneux fucked me, dude! I was thinking of the video game, like an idiot. God damn, I was like, none of these look right, because every way I spelled it was wrong.
Incarcerated, an adjective meaning confined in a jail or prison.
I typed incarcerated. I might be broken.
Condominium, a noun meaning joint dominion. Mascarpone, a noun
Nah,
meaning an Italian.
I've been watching a lot of Sopranos. You're not going to get that by me.
Apollo, a noun meaning. Cabal, a noun meaning the.
Isn't that the shit Madonna was in? Whatever, it's still okay. What distinctive cake styles? It's the Black Forest cake, man, probably. Minnesota-based Nordic Ware is best known for making the donut-shaped cake pan. Bunt cake. I thought for sure it'd be Black Forest. It's crazy that you can Black Forest a cake and a ham. Like, you would think that it would do something, like it would spoil the meat or something like that, or like burn the cake. It's like, it still blows my mind how Maca and Peppa are both Ronies, and we don't talk about that enough. The United Network for Organ Sharing tracks the waiting list for colons, hearts, kidneys, livers, lungs, and what other internal organ? Pancreas. Lucky guess. What future author had his left hand permanently disabled in the naval battle that saved Europe from being overrun by the Ottomans? Cervantes. Now that's one where if you're stupid, you're like, wow, he's so smart. If you're smart, you're like, of course he would pick Cervantes. It's the only 16th century European author anybody knows. Okay? So I'm getting a lot of cereals, but like there's it wasn't hard to guess Cervantes first. The real trouble would have started if it wasn't Cervantes, and I would have been like, huh? You get an emergency alert? Yeah, they're testing the system today, man. This is a test. May impair your ability to operate machinery. Can't quite tell just what it means to me. You know what I'm saying? Keep out of reach your children. Don't you talk to straight. The most forgotten Green Day album until they started making more after American Idiot. Maximum number of points you can score in darts in a single throw. That's 180. Number of flavors used to make Dr. Pepper. That's 23. I believe a sonnet has 26. White keys on a standard piano. I don't know. I'm going to say 30 something. States where cannabis is legal, under 23. Members of the European Union, over the cannabis. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. God damn it. There we go. We get those. 39? Oh, I didn't read or medical. I thought it was just recreational because I'm pretty sure it's probably like 31 medical, 8 recreational or something, right? And if anyone asks, it wasn't me. Excuse me. Anyway, I gotta go. Kate is not gonna be live, so I'm gonna end the stream. After I end the stream, I am going to raid someone very quick. Maybe I should just do it right now while I'm here. I'm going to raid my good friend Ghibli, who is in the chat. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.